Welcome back to another exciting video and thanks for watching. In today's video, we shall be presenting all the visa-free countries for Ugandan passport holders. While Western countries have more travel freedom than African countries, there are a few African countries with powerful passports such as Mauritius, Seychelles and South Africa, which permits its citizens to travel freely around the world without visas. Most African passports are weak, giving their citizens less options when it comes to travel freedom. Though the Ugandan passport might not be the strongest in Africa, it however gives its citizens freedom to travel to some countries both within and out of Africa without visas. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. Ugandans can travel to a total of 66 countries both visa-free and visa upon arrival. So without any further ado, these are the visa-free countries for Ugandan passport holders. Number 1. Singapore. Singapore is one of the most beautiful and developed countries in the world. Located in Asia with a population of about 5.6 million people and a GDP of about $560 billion, it is one of the richest countries in the world. Holders of the Ugandan passport can travel to Singapore without visas for up to 30 days. Number 2. Philippines. Located in Southeast Asia, Philippines is a country with a population of over 100 million people. Though it's not the richest country in Asia, it has a GDP of over $1 trillion. The Philippines offer free access to Ugandan citizens for a duration of 30 days. Number 3. Hong Kong. Officially the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region of the People's Republic of China. Hong Kong is a special administrative region on the eastern side of the Pearl River estuary in southern China. With over 7.4 million people of various nationalities in a 1,104 square kilometers territory, Hong Kong is one of the most densely populated places in the world, with a GDP of about $490 billion. Number 4. Micronesia. Micronesia is an independent republic associated with the United States. It consists of 4 states, from west to east, Yap, Chuuk, Pohnpei and Kosrae, that are spread across the western Pacific Ocean. Together, the states comprise of 607 islands, a combined land area of approximately 702 kilometers square that covers a longitudinal distance of almost 2,700 kilometers just north of the equator. It has a population of about 112,000 people and a GDP of about $367 million. Holders of the Ugandan passport can travel to Micronesia for 30 days without visas. Number 5. Cook Island. Cook Island is a self-governing island country in the South Pacific Ocean in free association with New Zealand. It comprises of 15 islands whose total land area is 240 square kilometers. It has a small population of about 17,000 people and a GDP of about $311 million. Ugandans can travel to Cook Island for 31 days without a visa. Number 6. Indonesia. Indonesia is a country in Southeast Asia between the Indian and Pacific Ocean. It is the world's largest island country with more than 17,000 islands and at 1,904,569 square kilometers. It is the 14th largest by land area and the 7th in combined sea and land area. With over 267 million people, it is the world's 4th most populated country as well as the most populated Muslim majority country. Java, the world's most populated island, is home to more than half of the country's population. Number 7. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. St. Vincent and the Grenadines is a multi-island Anglo-Caribbean country in the Lesser Antilles Island Arc, in the southeast Windward Islands, which lies in the West Indies, at the southern end of the eastern border of the Caribbean Sea, where the latter meets the Atlantic Ocean. The sovereign state is also frequently known simply as St. Vincent. It has a population of about 110,000 people and a GDP of about $1 billion. Number 8. The Bahamas. Known officially as the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, the Bahamas is a country within the Lucayan Archipelago in the West Indies. The archipelagic state consists of more than 700 islands, cays and islets in the Atlantic Ocean. The capital is Nassau on the island of New Province. The Royal Bahamas Defense Force describes the Bahamas territory as encompassing 470,000 kilometers square of ocean space. It has a population of about 390,000 people and a GDP of about $12.6 billion. Number 9. Ecuador. Ecuador is a country in northwestern South America, bordered by Colombia in the north, Peru in the east and south, and the Pacific Ocean in the west. Ecuador also includes the Galapagos Island in the Pacific, about 1,000 kilometers west of the mainland. The capital city is Quito, which is also its largest city. It has a population of about 17 million people and a GDP of about $202 billion. Holders of the Ugandan passport can travel to Ecuador for 90 days without a visa. Number 10. Barbados. Barbados is an island country in the Lesser Antilles of the West Indies, in the Caribbean region of North America. It is 34 kilometers in length and up to 23 kilometers in width, covering an area of 432 kilometers. It is situated in the western area of the North Atlantic and 100 kilometers east of the Windward Islands of the Caribbean Sea. It has a population of about 280,000 people and a GDP of about $5.5 billion. Holders of the Ugandan passport can travel to Barbados for 6 months without a visa. Number 11. Samoa. Samoa, known as Western Samoa, is a sovereign state consisting of 2 main islands, Savai and Upolu, and 4 smaller islands, Manono, Apolima, Vanuatu and Namwa. The capital city is Apia. The Lapita people discovered and settled in the Samoan Islands around 3,500 years ago. Samoa has a population of about 195,000 people and a GDP of about $1.1 billion. Number 12. Haiti. Officially the Republic of Haiti. Haiti is a country located in the island of Hispaniola in the Greater Antille Archipelago of the Caribbean Sea, to the east of Cuba and Jamaica and south of the Bahamas and Turks and Caicos Islands. The country has a population of about 11.1 million people and a GDP of about $19 billion. Number 13. Maldives. Officially the Republic of Maldives. Maldives is a small country in South Asia located in the Arabian Sea of the Indian Ocean. It lies southwest of Sri Lanka and India, about 1,000 kilometers from the Asian continent. The country has a population of about 392,000 people and a GDP of about $5.1 billion. Holders of the Ugandan passport can travel to the Maldives for 30 days without a visa. Number 14. Dominica. Officially the Commonwealth of Dominica. Dominica is an island country in the West Indies. The capital, Roseau, is located in the western side of the island. The island is located near Guadeloupe to the northwest and Martinique to the south-southeast. Its area is 750 kilometers square. The country has a population of about 71,000 people and a GDP of about $688 million, making the country have a per capita income of $9,768. Ugandans can travel to Dominica without visas for a period of 6 months. Number 15. Malaysia. Malaysia is a country in Southeast Asia. The federal constitutional monarchy consists of 13 states and 3 federal territories, separated by the South China Sea into 2 similar-sized regions, Peninsular Malaysia and East Malaysia. Peninsular Malaysia shares land and maritime borders with Thailand and maritime borders with Singapore, Vietnam and Indonesia. Malaysia has a population of about 32 million people and a GDP of about $1 trillion. The per capita income of the country is $32,100. Number 16. Fiji Island. Fiji is an island country in Melanesia, part of Oceania in the South Pacific Ocean, about 1,100 nautical miles northeast of New Zealand's North Island. Its closest neighbors are Vanuatu to the west, New Zealand's Kermadec Islands to the southwest, and Tonga to the east. Holders of the Ugandan passport can travel to Fiji without visas. With regards to Africa, Ugandans can travel to 16 African countries without visas. Some of the African countries Ugandans can visit for up to 90 days include Rwanda, Mauritius, Zambia, Eswatini, Malaysia, Tanzania, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, Ghana, Lesotho, Kenya, Benin, Eritrea, Botswana, Burundi, and Gambia. There are also countries that grant visas upon arrival to Ugandan passport holders to stay for a very limited time. Some of these countries include Cape Verde, Gabon, Seychelles, Ethiopia, Comoros, Madagascar, Qatar, Nepal, Bolivia and Cambodia, Iran, Makwa, Laos, Palau, Tuvalu and Timor-Leste. There you have it, explorers. Those were the visa-free countries for Ugandan passport holders. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, do well to give it a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe and share with your friends.